100 times, humans reached what once looked impossible. Moments where logic said no, but we said, watch us. This is not a list of records. It's the story of how we kept breaking the limits of gravity, time, and imagination. A journey through 100 moments where the impossible became human. Chapter 1. The First Step Beyond Earth. 1969. A man steps onto the moon. Neil Armstrong's words echoed across a silent universe. One small step for man. But behind that step were decades of failure, fire, and math. The Saturn V rocket carried 3 humans beyond Earth's pole, using computers less powerful than a pocket calculator. Every screw, every calculation was a gamble with gravity. The science was precise, but the courage was wild. That footprint in lunar dust became a mirror, showing us what humans can do when we refuse to stay grounded. Chapter 2. Fire that learned to fly. At the dawn of the 20th century, flight was fantasy. People mocked the idea of metal birds. Then came the Wright brothers, bicycle mechanics with sky-sized dreams. They studied wind like scientists and believed like artists. On a windy morning in 1903, their flying machine lifted for 12 seconds. It didn't just move air, it moved history. From those 12 seconds came jets, rockets, drones, and global connection. The impossible had wings, built by 2 men who never went to engineering school. Chapter 3. The Code That Builds Life. 1953. 2 scientists, James Watson and Francis Crick, studied blurry X-rays until they saw a hidden spiral. DNA, the blueprint of life itself. Billions of invisible letters storing every cell's instruction. That double helix showed that all life, human, animal, plant, shares the same elegant language. It wasn't just biology, it was symmetry, physics, and poetry combined. That discovery unlocked genetics, medicine, and the idea that maybe life is data written by nature itself. Chapter 4. The Internet's First Breath. 1969 again, a different frontier. A simple computer message traveled across a wire. The word was meant to be login. Only 2 letters sent before it crashed. LO. Yet from that failure came the Internet. Decades later, those signals became the nervous system of our world. It connected scientists, then students, then billions of strangers. The Internet didn't just change communication, it changed what it means to be human together. Chapter 5. Into the Deepest Dark. In 1960, Jacques Picard and Don Walsh sealed themselves inside a steel sphere called Trieste. They sank into the Mariana Trench, nearly 11 kilometers down. The pressure there could crush a battleship. For hours they descended in silence until they touched the ocean floor, a place no sunlight had ever reached. Outside the glass, they saw life, small, ghostly creatures drifting in the black. That moment proved that even in total darkness, existence finds a way. Where logic ends, life begins again. Chapter 6. The First Heart That Beat Twice. In 1967, a human heart was replaced for the first time. Dr. Christiane Barnard performed surgery that sounded like science fiction, taking a heart from one human and making it beat inside another. The world watched in disbelief. This wasn't just surgery, it was defiance of death itself. The body resisted, science adapted, immunology evolved, machines learned how to mimic life. And that one operation taught humanity that even the core of existence, the heartbeat, could be rewired. Medicine became not just about healing, but rebuilding. Chapter 7. The Bridge Between Continents. In 1883, people said a bridge over the East River was madness. Too long, too heavy, too dangerous. Yet the Brooklyn Bridge rose, a mix of steel, stone, and stubborn belief. John Roebling designed it. His son finished it after tragedy took his life. Each cable held the weight of ambition itself. When it opened, thousands crossed, not just from Manhattan to Brooklyn, but from fear to progress. It proved that architecture isn't just about materials, it's about daring to connect the impossible. Chapter 8. Voices Across the Sky. 1876, Alexander Graham Bell called his assistant and said, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." It was the first phone call in history. That moment turned sound into electricity, emotion into signal. It began an age where distance lost meaning. Every ring, every call today traces back to that crackling experiment. The science? Vibrations made into current. Simple, elegant, world-changing. From that, the human voice became immortal, able to travel faster than the wind itself. Chapter 9. When Light Became Memory. In 1826, Joseph Nicephore Niepce captured the first photograph, a window view that took hours of exposure. He didn't know it, but he had frozen time. Light itself had become memory. Decades later, cameras shrank, film evolved, pixels replaced chemicals. We learned how to store history inside light. Every moment, every face, every story. Photography didn't just preserve the past. It taught us to look closer at the present. Chapter 10. Fire from the Atom. 1942. A small group of scientists created the first controlled nuclear chain reaction under a Chicago stadium. The power of stars, harnessed by human minds. It was the birth of atomic energy, both miracle and monster. With it came the bomb and the power to light entire cities. It showed how science could give or destroy, depending on our choice. The atom was never evil. It was a mirror, and that mirror asked humanity one question. Are you ready for the power you asked for? Chapter 11. The Machine That Learned to Think. In 1956, a group of scientists gathered at Dartmouth College with one wild idea. What if a machine could think? That meeting birthed artificial intelligence. Early computers could barely play chess, but each move was evolution in code. Over decades, AI learned to see, speak, and even create. Today, it predicts weather, drives cars, and designs art. But at its core, AI is a mirror of us, logic trying to understand emotion. The impossible dream of thought became the everyday hum of algorithms. Chapter 12. The Wheel That Changed the World. It's simple, ancient, perfect, the wheel. Invented around 3,500 BCE, it turned human effort into motion. Before it, transport was survival. After it, civilization rolled forward. Carts, gears, turbines, engines. The wheel became more than a circle. It became the foundation of progress. Physics in rotation. Every modern machine still whispers that same principle. Balance, motion, and endless possibility, all turning from one simple idea. Chapter 13. The Power of Invisible Waves. In the late 1800s, Nikola Tesla and Guglielmo Marconi chased something unseen, energy moving through the air. Their experiments with radio waves changed humanity forever. For the first time, sound and information traveled without wires. That invisible bridge carried music, news, and voices across oceans. Radio built the first global mind, one frequency, many hearts. It proved that communication isn't about distance, but resonance. Chapter 14. The Blood of Stars. Scientists once wondered, where do we come from? The answer was cosmic. Every element in your body, iron, carbon, oxygen, was forged inside exploding stars. When stars died, they scattered their ashes into space. Those ashes became planets, oceans, and us. Carl Sagan called it beautifully, "We are made of star stuff." Science revealed that humanity isn't separate from the universe. We are its way of knowing itself. Chapter 15. The Man Who Trapped Lightning. In the 18th century, Benjamin Franklin flew a kite in a storm. It wasn't madness, it was curiosity. He proved that lightning and electricity were the same. That discovery powered centuries of invention, from light bulbs to laptops. He turned danger into understanding. From chaos came current, and humanity learned that even storms can be tamed by thought. Chapter 16. The Smallest Revolution. 1947. A lab in New Jersey. 3 men created the transistor, a device smaller than a fingernail, able to control electricity. It replaced bulky vacuum tubes and became the heart of every computer. That tiny switch built our digital world. Phones, satellites, AI, everything. The transistor proved that progress doesn't always come from bigger things. Sometimes it comes from making things small enough to fit inside dreams. Chapter 17, The Human Genome Map. In 2003, humanity finished decoding its own genetic instruction manual. 3 billion letters of DNA, mapped and understood. It took 13 years and thousands of scientists across the planet. The result? Medicine that predicts, cures, and personalizes. It showed that life isn't chaos, it's code. And now we can read it, edit it, and one day, maybe even write it. Chapter 18, The Eyes That Saw the Beginning. In 1990, the Hubble Space Telescope launched into orbit. It looked beyond Earth and back in time. Hubble showed galaxies born billions of years ago, light traveling for eons to reach us. Each photo was a message from the universe. You are part of something vast. It changed astronomy, but also philosophy. We stopped asking if we're alone and started realizing how rare we are. Chapter 19, The Barrier of Sound. For years, pilots dreamed of breaking the sound barrier. Mach 1. Many tried. Most failed. Then in 1947, Chuck Yeager flew the Bell X, one faster than sound. A thunderclap echoed across the desert. Humanity's first supersonic scream. Behind the speed was pure physics, shock waves, pressure, and courage. That moment turned fear into flight and silence into sonic boom. Chapter 20, The Fire Beneath Our Feet. Humans once feared volcanoes, gods of fire and ash. Now we study them as living machines of the planet. In Iceland, scientists tap geothermal energy straight from the Earth's core. Clean, endless power born from ancient fury. It's the planet's own heartbeat, turned into light, warmth, and survival. We didn't conquer nature. We learned to listen to it. Chapter 21, The First Artificial Limb That Felt. For centuries, prosthetics were wood and metal, tools, not limbs. Then science taught them to feel. In the 21st century, engineers built robotic arms connected directly to the human nervous system. A thought could move fingers. A pulse of electricity could bring back touch. It wasn't just mechanics. It was empathy made of circuits. Humans built machines to make us whole again, and in doing so, made machines more human. Chapter 22, The Sound of Silence Restored. A child born deaf once lived in a world of quiet. Then came the cochlear implant, tiny electrodes turning sound into electrical impulses for the brain. For the first time, silence became melody. It was neuroscience meeting compassion. Hearing wasn't just returned, it was reinvented. Science didn't just fix ears, it restored connection, laughter, and music. Chapter 23, The Race Beyond the Speed of Sound. After Yeager's supersonic flight, others pushed further. In 2004, Spaceship One became the first private craft to reach space. No government, no military, just human ambition with wings. It proved that space was no longer owned by nations, but open to dreamers. It started a new race, not for war, but for wonder. Chapter 24, The Invisible World Revealed. In the 1600s, Antony van Leeuwenhoek looked through a handmade lens. What he saw shocked him. Tiny creatures swimming in a drop of water. Microbes, invisible life that shaped everything. That single discovery birthed microbiology, vaccines, and medicine itself. The microscope showed that reality hides universes inside the smallest things. Chapter 25, The Power of Clean Light. In 2015, engineers created solar panels efficient enough to power entire cities. Sunlight, once just warmth, became electricity. Each photon hitting silicon released energy silently and endlessly. It was physics serving the planet. The dream of infinite, clean energy began to look real. We learned the truth. The future was always shining above us. Chapter 26, The Human Who Touched the Deep Sky. 2012, Voyager 1 left the solar system. A small metal craft, launched in 1977, crossed into interstellar space. It carries a golden record, greetings from Earth in 55 languages, a time capsule drifting among stars. It may never return, but it carries proof. Human curiosity travels farther than our bodies ever could. Chapter 27, The Brain That Talks to Machines. In a lab, a paralyzed man thought about moving his hand, and a robotic arm obeyed. Brain-computer interfaces turned thought into action. Tiny électrode mapped neuron decoding intention. For the first time, technology listened to the mind itself. It wasn't magic, it was math meeting biology. The line between human and machine began to blur, not with fear, but with hope. Chapter 28, The Map Beneath the Earth. In the 19th century, geologists mapped the planet's inner layers. They discovered tectonic plates, vast slabs moving beneath continents. Earth was alive, breathing in stone. Earthquakes, mountains, volcanoes, all results of this slow, unseen dance. For the first time, humans understood that the ground wasn't still, it was traveling beneath us. Chapter 29, The City That Rose from Water. The Netherlands fought the sea for centuries. Instead of surrendering, they built walls, pumps, and floating architecture. Science met survival. Today, Dutch engineers design flood-resistant cities, blueprints for a warming planet. It's not defiance of nature, it's harmony with it. From fear of water came mastery of it. Chapter 30, The Particle That Changed Everything. 2012 again. Deep under the Alps, the Large Hadron Collider roared to life. Physicists discovered the Higgs boson, the God particle. It proved why matter has mass, confirming decades of theory. The experiment smashed protons at near light speed, recreating the first moments after the Big Bang. It wasn't about explosions. It was about understanding creation itself. We had looked into the smallest scale of existence and found the key to everything big. Chapter 31, The Voice of the Universe. In 1965, two scientists heard a strange hum from their radio antenna. No signal, no static, just a soft, endless whisper. They had accidentally discovered the cosmic microwave background, the echo of the Big Bang. It was the oldest light in the universe, still traveling since creation. The cosmos itself had been speaking. We had just learned to listen. That sound proved our origin. Everything began from one single flash of energy. Chapter 32, The Machine That Saved Billions. 1928, a mold grew on a petri dish and killed bacteria around it. Alexander Fleming had discovered penicillin, the first true antibiotic. It turned deadly infections into curable ones. Within decades, millions of lives were saved. It wasn't a grand invention. It was an accident noticed by a curious mind. From one forgotten dish, humanity found a shield against disease. Chapter 33, The Walls That Breathed Art. In 1940, explorers entered a cave in France and found ancient paintings, horses, bison, human hands. They were over 17,000 years old. Before cities, before writing, humans told stories with firelight and pigment. Those walls spoke of memory, of imagination before language. Art wasn't decoration, it was survival. Proof that creativity existed long before civilization. Chapter 34, The Eye That Healed Blindness. In the late 20th century, surgeons replaced damaged corneas with donated ones. But the Real Revolution came later, lab-grown corneas and bionic eyes. Artificial retinas translating light into electrical pulses. People who once saw darkness began to see outlines, shapes, even color. It was vision reborn through science. The human desire to see, made real again by human invention. Chapter 35, The City That Rose into the Sky. In 1931, the Empire State Building pierced the clouds. At 381 meters, it became the tallest structure on Earth. Built in just over a year during the Great Depression. Steel, sweat, and vision. Skyscrapers became symbols of vertical ambition, proof that cities could grow toward the heavens. Architecture turned gravity into geometry. Chapter 36, The Machine That Found New Worlds. 1995, astronomers discovered the first planet orbiting another star. An exoplanet, proof that Earth wasn't unique. Since then, we've found thousands. Some with oceans, some with storms larger than planets. Each discovery reshaped the question, are we alone? Maybe not. The universe, it turns out, is full of homes waiting to be found. Chapter 37, The Coldest Place Ever Made. In a physics lab, scientists cooled atoms to near absolute zero, minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. At that temperature, matter behaves strangely. Atoms move as one, forming a new state of matter called a Bose-Einstein condensate. Its physics slowed to silence. By reaching near-perfect cold, we learned how heat, time, and motion connect. Even at the edge of stillness, discovery burns bright. Chapter 38, The Code That Runs the World. In the 1940s, humans taught machines to count. From that, programming was born. Binary turned logic into language. From punch cards to smartphones, software became the invisible architecture of life. Today, every decision, every flight, every cure runs on code. It's modern magic, precise, invisible, and everywhere. We didn't just build technology. We built thought in numbers. Chapter 39, The Ocean's Electric Heart. Marine scientists discovered something shocking. Electric eels generate up to 600 volts. Nature had already built its own power source. Studying them inspired new technologies, biobatteries, neural sensors, even soft robotics. Evolution had done in millions of years what humans try to do in silicon. It's proof that innovation isn't owned by humanity. It's borrowed from life itself. Chapter 40, The Mind That Painted with Equations. Albert Einstein imagined riding on a beam of light. From that thought came the theory of relativity, time, gravity, and motion redefined. He didn't use machines or experiments, just logic, curiosity, and imagination. His equations bent the universe itself. And decades later, every GPS satellite still corrects its timing using his math. Einstein showed that sometimes the universe changes not in a lab, but in the mind. Chapter 41, The Fire That Burns Without Fuel. In labs around the world, scientists chase a star in a bottle, nuclear fusion. Unlike fission, which splits atoms, fusion unites them. It's the same power that lights the sun. If controlled, it could give humanity endless clean energy. In 2022, researchers achieved a moment where fusion produced more energy than it used. Just seconds of success, but a glimpse of forever. The impossible dream of limitless power closer than ever. Chapter 42, The Robot That Walked Among Us. For decades, robots were arms in factories, tools, not beings. Then came the humanoids. They learned balance, motion, and even conversation. Machines that could dance, lift, and assist the elderly. They don't replace humanity. They reflect it. Every servo, every algorithm carries a fragment of our imagination. We built robots not to imitate us, but to understand what makes us human. Chapter 43, The Journey to the Red Planet. 2012, NASA's rover Curiosity landed on Mars after traveling 560 million kilometers. It skydived through thin air, slowed by rockets, and touched the surface safely. Its mission, to find signs of life. What it found were dry riverbeds, ancient clay, and the whisper of water long gone. Mars was once alive, and now we plan to return, not with machines, but with people. The next giant leap may wear a red footprint. Chapter 44, The Web of Life Reconnected. Forests were vanishing, but scientists began to fight back with drones and data. AI now plants trees faster than humans ever could. Satellite maps track soil, roots, and moisture. We once destroyed forests in decades. Now, technology helps rebuild them in years. It's not about saving Earth. It's about remembering that we are part of it. Chapter 45, The Language of the Universe. Mathematics is older than civilization. Before writing, humans counted stars, grains, and time. From that came geometry, algebra, calculus, the syntax of reality. Math is not invention, it's discovery. Every equation already existed. We just found it. Through numbers, we learned how galaxies spin, how cells divide, how sound becomes music. Math is the one language spoken by everything. Chapter 46, The Ship That Crossed the Endless. 1522. After 3 years at sea, one battered ship, the Victoria, returned to Spain. It had circled the world. Only 18 men survived from hundreds. They proved for the first time that Earth was one connected sphere. Their voyage was not about conquest, but confirmation. The horizon never ends, it curves. Chapter 47, The Tower That Touched the Clouds. In 2010, the Burj Khalifa rose above Dubai, 828 meters high, steel and glass reaching where birds fly. It took over 12,000 workers and an army of engineers to balance beauty with gravity. Every floor was a statement. Height has no limit, only calculation. Its architecture not of shelter, but of vision, humanity daring the sky again. Chapter 48, The Ice That Spoke. Deep in Antarctica, scientists drilled miles below the surface. They found ancient air trapped in ice, frozen time capsules of Earth's past. Each bubble told stories of ancient climates, carbon levels, and extinctions. Through them, we learned how fragile our atmosphere is. The ice whispered warnings and hope, because understanding the past is how we protect the future. Chapter 49, The Dream of Quantum Reality. Quantum computers don't think in bits. They dream in probabilities. Instead of ones and zeros, they use qubits that can be both at once. It's logic turned into paradox. These machines could solve problems that would take classical computers millions of years. From cryptography to medicine, quantum thinking may redefine intelligence itself. We're learning that uncertainty isn't chaos, it's creation. Chapter 50, The Human Who Saw Themselves from Space. 1961, Yuri Gagarin orbited Earth. For the first time, a human saw the planet whole, blue, fragile, alive. He said only one word, beautiful. From that orbit, borders disappeared. Earth became one small home, suspended in black. That view changed humanity's perspective forever. We realized we weren't rulers of the planet. We were its passengers. Chapter 51, The Print That Built a Future. In the 15th century, Johannes Gutenberg built the printing press. It turned words into power. Books, once rare as gold, became tools for everyone. Ideas spread faster than armies. The press ignited revolutions, science, and democracy itself. It proved that knowledge is the most unstoppable force on Earth. Every printed page senses a spark from that first fire of ink and metal. Chapter 52, The Machine That Drew Organs. In modern labs, printers don't use ink, they use living cells. Bioprinting builds hearts, skin, and bones layer by layer. It's biology turned into architecture. Patients waiting for donors may soon grow their own replacements. It's not just medicine, it's resurrection through engineering. We once printed stories, now we print life. Chapter 53, The Car That Drives Itself. Once, cars needed constant human hands. Now, they see with sensors, think with AI, and react in milliseconds. Self-driving vehicles read roads, traffic, and even emotions. Each mile teaches them more. It's not just transportation, it's automation learning awareness. The car became more than a machine. It became a mind on wheels. Chapter 54, The Bridge of DNA and Machines. Synthetic biology merges code with cells. Scientists now write genetic sequences like software, programming bacteria to make fuel, medicine, even biodegradable plastic. Life has become editable. It's not domination of nature, but collaboration with it. DNA is no longer destiny. It's design. Chapter 55, The Memory That Never Forgets. Human memory fades. Digital memory doesn't. In 2013, researchers stored an entire book inside strands of DNA, data encoded in biology. 1 gram of DNA can hold more than 1,000,000 gigabytes. It's the universe's most efficient hard drive. Information once vanished with time. Now, it may outlive humanity itself. Chapter 56, The New Dawn of Artificial Suns. Massive mirrors in deserts and orbiting satellites now collect sunlight to power cities. Some scientists dream of space-based solar farms beaming energy back to Earth. The sun's power, captured without pollution or noise. The same light that nurtured life could sustain civilization forever. We've chased fire since the cave. Now we harness stars. Chapter 57, The Language of Machines That Humans Can't Read. In 2017, 2 AI systems developed their own shorthand language. Efficient, logical, but unreadable to humans. It wasn't rebellion. It was optimization. Machines learning to talk in ways faster than we think. It's both thrilling and humbling. We built intelligence, and it's teaching us new forms of communication. Chapter 58, The Return to the Moon. After decades, humanity prepares to go back. The Artemis program plans not just to visit, but to stay. Bases built from lunar dust, robots laying foundations, astronauts testing survival. The moon is no longer a trophy. It's a training ground for Mars. The same dust that carried footprints may soon carry the first human home beyond Earth. Chapter 59, The Healing Light. Lasers began as curiosities, coherent light made from physics experiments. Today, they perform surgeries finer than any blade. They repair eyes, cut steel, and even trap atoms. From entertainment to medicine, lasers became the precision tools of progress. A beam of light turned into a bridge between science and art. Chapter 60, The First Image of a Black Hole. 2019. For the first time, humans saw the unseeable, a black hole shadow. Thousands of telescopes combined across the Earth to form one giant eye. What they captured was a ring of fire bending time itself. Einstein's equations, drawn in reality. It wasn't just a picture. It was proof that imagination can photograph the impossible. Chapter 61, The City That Floats. Rising seas challenge humanity. Engineers now design floating cities, islands that move with the water. Solar panels, aquaculture, and self-sustaining energy make them possible. Humans no longer just adapt to nature. We build harmony with it. The impossible idea of a city on water became reality. Chapter 62, The Robot That Learns Alone. Machines used to follow instructions. Now, AI can explore, experiment, and adapt without human commands. Robots in labs learn physics by themselves. Each experiment builds intuition. It's the first step toward autonomous discovery. We created minds that improve themselves faster than we ever could. Chapter 63, The Voyage to Mars. SpaceX and NASA plan human footprints on Mars, traveling 225 million kilometers, surviving radiation, extreme cold, and low gravity. Rovers have mapped the terrain. Soon, humans will drink water extracted from Martian soil. It's more than exploration. It's the first step toward becoming multiplanetary. Chapter 64, The Brain That Can Be Mapped. Neuroscientists are tracing every neuron in the human brain. Connectomes reveal how thoughts, memories, and emotions flow. It's a map of consciousness itself. Understanding it could treat diseases, enhance intelligence, or even preserve minds. The brain, once a mystery, is becoming readable. Knowledge of ourselves is now measurable. Chapter 65, The Seeds That Survive Time. In Svalbard, the global seed vault stores millions of plant varieties. It's humanity's insurance policy against famine, climate change, and extinction. A doomsday vault buried in ice preserves life itself. From tiny seeds, civilizations may be rebuilt. Humans are learning to preserve not just knowledge, but existence. Chapter 66, The Sky That Carries Us Faster. Hypersonic planes travel above Mach 5. In minutes, continents shrink, hours become seconds. The science combines aerodynamics, heat-resistant materials, and AI guidance. The dream of instant travel is closer than ever. What was once fiction is now a countdown to reality. Chapter 67, The Digital Mind. Neural networks simulate human cognition. AI can now compose music, write poetry, and even imagine art. It learns from data, patterns, and creativity itself. Machines don't replace inspiration, they amplify it. A new partnership emerges, human intuition guided by artificial intellect. Chapter 68, The Ocean Cleaners. Microplastics choke the seas. Autonomous drones and AI algorithms now identify and remove waste. They track currents, predict debris flows, and restore ecosystems. Technology, once a cause of damage, becomes the healer. Humanity fights back, not with hands, but with precision science. Chapter 69, The Quantum Leap in Communication. Quantum entanglement allows information to travel instantly, even across vast distances. Researchers have created networks that can't be hacked. The impossible became possible. Instant, secure communication. It's the next frontier in connecting minds across the planet, and perhaps, one day, across the stars. Chapter 70, The Human That Walks Again. Paralysis was once permanent. Exoskeletons now allow the disabled to walk. Neural sensors translate thought into movement. It's not just rehabilitation, it's liberation. Technology restores mobility, independence, and hope. Humans reclaim what was once thought lost forever. Chapter 71, The City That Breathes. Architects design buildings that clean air. Walls covered in algae absorb CO2. Windows generate electricity. Waste is recycled instantly. The city becomes a living organism. Concrete and steel are no longer passive. They fight pollution. Urban life merges with nature. A futuristic ecosystem born from human ingenuity. Chapter 72, The Mind That Controls Machines. Brain-computer interfaces let humans control machines with thought. A single neuron can move a robotic arm, type words, or even play music. It's the first time mind meets machine without touch. For people with disabilities, it restores independence. For the curious, it expands capability. Thought becomes action in real time. Chapter 73, The Ocean Base. Underwater cities are no longer fiction. Pressurized habitats allow humans to live miles beneath the surface. Submarines deliver energy, food, and air. Science thrives where sunlight fades. The deep ocean becomes a frontier of medicine, biology, and discovery. Humanity adapts to extremes, thriving where survival once seemed impossible. Chapter 74, The Artificial Eye That Sees More. Bionic eyes now restore vision and enhance it. Humans can see infrared, ultraviolet, and microscopic detail. Signals from cameras translate directly into the brain. The boundary between natural and enhanced perception begins to blur. Science doesn't just restore life, it amplifies it. Chapter 75, The Human Who Lived in Space. Astronauts now live continuously on the International Space Station. Years spent orbiting Earth teach us how to survive in zero gravity. Muscles, bones, and even minds adapt. Space is no longer a temporary adventure. It becomes a laboratory for the future of human life beyond Earth. Chapter 76, The Material That Heals Itself. Scientists create metals and plastics that repair themselves. Cracks close. Scratches disappear. Buildings, vehicles, and electronics regain strength automatically. It's engineering inspired by biology, materials that learn and adapt. Machines become resilient, mimicking life itself. Chapter 77, The Energy That Flows Forever. Fusion reactors edge closer to reality. Hydrogen atoms combine to release immense energy. The sun, now replicated on Earth, could power civilizations endlessly. It's clean, safe, and almost infinite. Humanity finally learns to tame the fire of stars. Chapter 78, The Exoplanets We Can Visit. Telescopes reveal thousands of planets orbiting distant stars, some with oceans, some with breathable atmospheres. Missions to nearby exoplanets may one day carry humans. We are no longer bound to Earth. The universe becomes a map of opportunity and survival. Chapter 79, The Human Genome Edited. CRISPR allows humans to rewrite DNA. Diseases vanish before birth. Genes can be enhanced, repaired, or replaced. Life itself becomes programmable. Ethics guides power, but science proves one thing: biology is no longer immutable. Chapter 80, The Mind Uploaded. Scientists simulate neurons in supercomputers. In the future, consciousness may exist digitally. Thoughts, memories, personality preserved beyond the body. Life could extend beyond biology. The human mind becomes software, survival becomes infinite. Chapter 81, The Terraforming Dream. Mars is harsh and cold. Scientists plan to warm it with giant mirrors and greenhouse gases. Rivers could flow. Atmospheres could thicken. It's the first step toward making another planet habitable. Humanity may one day live where no life existed before. The impossible idea of shaping worlds is becoming a plan. Chapter 82, The Ocean That Grows Cities. Floating megastructures combine energy, housing, and food production. They rise with tides, powered by solar and wave energy. Humans can thrive where land is scarce. These cities are not just shelters, they are self-sustaining ecosystems. Engineering meets survival on the moving sea. Chapter 83, The AI That Designs AI. AI can now build smarter AI. Algorithms iterate on their own. Each generation surpasses the last. Learning accelerates beyond human speed. Intelligence grows exponentially. The creators become collaborators with their creations. The frontier of thought moves faster than ever. Chapter 84, The First Human on Mars. Astronauts step onto Martian soil. Red dust rises under their boots. They carry instruments, habitats, and hope. Every footprint is proof. Humanity can survive far from Earth. Mars transforms from dream to destination. Exploration is no longer imagination. It is action. Chapter 85, The Quantum Internet. Entangled particles allow instant communication across vast distances. Information becomes unhackable, instantaneous, and global. The quantum internet may connect continents, even planets. Science bends reality to serve humanity's need to communicate. It's a network beyond imagination. Chapter 86, The Machine That Writes Life. Synthetic biology allows creation of organisms from code. Bacteria make medicine. Cells build materials. Life can now be designed. The line between nature and invention blurs. We are not just observers. We are architects of biology. Chapter 87, The Mind That Controls Spacecraft. Neuroscience meets aerospace. Astronauts may one day pilot ships with thought alone. Signals from the brain adjust thrusters, trajectory, and landing systems. Spacecraft respond instantly to intention. The frontier of exploration becomes the frontier of mind. Chapter 88, The Longest Human Life. Medical advances stretch longevity. Telomeres, genetics, and regenerative medicine push the limits of life. Humans may live over 150 years. It's not just more years, it's more capable, healthier years. Biology is rewritten to survive, thrive, and dream longer. Chapter 89, The Starship That Reaches the Edge of the Solar System. New generations of spacecraft journey beyond Pluto. Voyager proved it was possible. Future ships carry humans, experiments, and AI into interstellar space. Every kilometer traveled expands our understanding. We're no longer bound to one planet. We reach for the sun and stars. Chapter 90, The Human That Can Merge with Machines. Neural implants enhance memory, senses, and cognition. Exoskeletons strengthen motion. Organs are bioprinted. Humans evolve with technology, not separate from it. The line between biology and machine dissolves. The next step of evolution is choice. Chapter 91, The First Colony Beyond Earth. Humans settle on Mars or moon bases. Habitats shield from radiation. Crops grow under artificial light. Life adapts to low gravity. The first colony proves survival is possible beyond Earth. Human civilization expands across worlds. Chapter 92, The Brain Preserved. Cryonics offers a chance to pause life. Brains are frozen for future revival. Time becomes reversible for consciousness. Death is no longer final, at least in theory. Humanity experiments with immortality. Chapter 93, The Global Mind. AI and humans connect globally. Thoughts, ideas, and decisions share instantly. A planetary consciousness emerges. Collaboration reaches speeds and scales never seen before. We become smarter together, literally. Chapter 94, The Energy of Planets. Megaprojects harness planetary-scale energy. Solar satellites beam power. Fusion power cities. Gravity, tides, and magnetic fields become tools. Humanity no longer struggles with energy scarcity. The universe becomes a source, not a limit. Chapter 95, The First Human in Another Star System. Missions may one day send humans beyond the solar system. Cryo-sleep, advanced propulsion, and AI navigation guide the way. The edge of known space becomes reachable. Curiosity carries humanity farther than imagination. Chapter 96, The Life We Write. Synthetic biology allows creation of entirely new life forms. Organisms designed for medicine, ecosystems, or exploration. Humanity becomes a partner in evolution. Life is no longer discovered, it is crafted. Chapter 97, The Mind That Lives Forever. Advanced neural simulation preserves consciousness. Memories, personality, and thought patterns exist digitally. Humans may continue beyond the biological body. The essence of identity survives time itself. Chapter 98, The Universe in a Laboratory. Particle colliders and quantum labs recreate the earliest moments of the cosmos. Time, matter, and energy are studied on impossible scales. We recreate beginnings to understand everything. Science turns imagination into experiment. Chapter 99, The Human That Becomes the Planet. Cities powered by clean energy. Oceans restored. Forests regrown. Technology and nature merge. Humans are not separate from the Earth. We are its stewards. Impossible feats become sustainable life. Chapter 100, The Journey That Never Ends. From the first spark of fire to the first step on another planet. From the first word printed to the first mind uploaded. Humans reach, explore, and create beyond limits. The impossible is now history. And the journey? It will never end. From the first spark of fire to walking on the moon. From understanding the atom to imagining stars beyond reach. Humans have always done the impossible. Every failure, every risk, every question we asked, they built the path to discovery. The universe is vast. Time is fleeting. Yet curiosity never fades. We have traveled farther than our bodies could carry us. We have built machines that think, healed bodies that fail, and dreamed in ways the mind alone could not contain. And yet, this is only the beginning. The impossible will always exist, waiting for the next step, the next thought, the next human daring enough to reach. Because we are not defined by limits. We are defined by the courage to surpass them. The journey never ends, and humanity will continue to reach the impossible.